Hey everyone, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be renovating another apartment and this is for a couple. This is going to be their first home together and yeah, so this is built in one of the Pinecrest apartments fall 4 that comes along with the world of Evergreen Harbour. There is one bedroom, one bathroom and one workspace that is accessible from the living room, which you'll see in a bit. And this whole apartment comes to a total of 43,668 simoleons. I'll have all the details in the description box down below so you can check it out. And yeah, so we're first working on the kitchen. So I was kind of inspired by a picture that I saw on Instagram briefly. I don't think I have the picture with me anymore, so I can't put it on the screen for you to see, but yeah, so I briefly saw it and I was just really inspired by the greens that was going on in the picture, so I wanted to recreate something like this for like a couple for their first home together. But I think it didn't really turn out. I think the whole vibe didn't really turn out the way I wanted it to be, but I think it still works. Like, I think they still come together pretty nicely. So yeah, and I would say this couple has a pretty huge kitchen. They even have a space on the left hand side where they have a small table with 4 chairs, so they can have their breakfast, their meals together, or they can also do work in the kitchen, whatever they want. The table is from, I think it comes with City Living, and then the chairs are from Dream Home Decorator. So you can see I'm really trying to bring in the subtle green. And the wall tiles are not the ones that I go with in the end, so you'll see that change in a bit. But yeah, how's everybody doing today? I'm doing this voiceover in the night, so I'm finally doing it. I had wanted to do it in the day, but I just had other things planned, so I just decided that I would do the voiceover at night, which I wanted to do it I think an hour ago, but I think everybody at home is still awake, so there's a lot of movements, a lot of laughter, because my sisters are watching Running Man, so they laugh really loud just by watching it. So yeah, it was getting a bit out of hand, so I just decided, I'll just stop the voiceover and I'll just like redo one later on. So this is, I think, the 3rd time I'm doing it, because the first time I think I sort of messed up the beginning, but then the second time when I wanted to re-record, my sisters were really loud, and then like, I don't know, someone's been walking in and out of the room, so you can hear the doors open and close and just taking things and whatnot. The walls are pretty thin here, so you can really hear what's going on in everyone's room. So yeah, I mean, there are three bedrooms, so I have a room to myself, and then my parents and then my 2 sisters share a room together. So yeah, and now that it is 10:41 p.m, I think everyone's a bit settled down. If not, I mean, I just went out and saw that my sisters closed their door, so I'm hoping that the door will kind of, keep their voices within their room, if you get what I mean. But yeah, so for this apartment, I just wanted to try to go for something a little bit modern, but I don't know, like, in the end if it really comes out to be modern, but you guys can let me know in the description box down below, and just let me know if you like this build in general. So if you like this build, I'll have it on the Sims 4 gallery, so you can search under my origin ID shansimsyt, or you can also find it under the hashtag shansimsyt. And also, if you're new here, don't forget to click subscribe, turn on the notifications button so you get notified each time I post a new video. And yeah, I think we're pretty much coming to the end of the kitchen. Yeah, I think you can see over here I'm just like trying a lot with the wallpapers. I really didn't know what I wanted to go for, to be honest. Like, when I started this whole build, I was a bit lost. I wasn't sure like what exactly I wanted to go with, even though I had that inspiration from the picture. But as I was building, I think like things just sort of changed, and then I was trying to go for something in the beginning, and then I just like scrapped it, and then I tried to go with something else in the end. But I really like how everything turned out. I think it's like a really cozy and nice apartment for a new couple. It's just a great way to start their new lives together, I guess. Yeah, and right now we're just working on the entryway. The entryway is pretty simple, just like a entryway table on the side. And then I also use the this doors thing, this sliding door thing from what's it called? Industrial Loft Kit, and I think it kind of suits this whole apartment, I guess. And I think this is maybe the first or one of the very few apartments that I'm doing like a closed floor plan. I think this is considered a closed floor plan because there are like lots of walls going on as compared to some of my other builds. They are pretty much open. So like there's no like walls separating the dining room or the living room and things like that. So I mean, it's kind of like my first try, so I'm pretty excited and I'm really like happy how it turned out. And so this right here, we are working on the living room. So this is the part where I didn't know if I wanted to go with green couch or white couch, and at this point of time I still wasn't sure like what the other what the accent wallpaper would be. So I think you can see me fiddling around with like the wallpapers afterwards, but I just wanted to go with something really simple here. So I just used this, I think these are shelves, the modular shelves that came with Dream Home Decorator again. So I used it in this brown swatch, and yeah, it's just like a very simple TV console, which I think is really nice. It looks pretty modern to me. And afterwards, I think I also used the Dream Home Decorator couch, which you can see in a moment. I think I used a lot of Dream Home Decorator like stuff here. I think I was so close to using the Dream Home Decorator kitchen cabinets and whatnot, but I'm pretty sure the ones that I used are from base game in the white swatch. Yeah. So yep, you can see here I'm using the Dream Home Decorator couches once again. I've used it so many times just in different color swatches, so this is the first time I'm using this green swatch and I really like it a lot. And yeah, over here I was just trying to get my sim to try to play test and see whether she can get past the couch, because I don't know, sometimes they just can't. So I just wanted to make sure everything is working and that your sims, you won't face any trouble when you download this build to play with. But yeah, so originally I wanted to make the workspace only accessible from the outside, which is from the hallway. So I wanted to, create some sort of a bookshelf or some fireplace thing at the back of the living room. But then I had a great idea to make the workspace accessible from the living room. So after that, you can see that I kind of like just place this this door thing that doesn't have a door. What do you call it? I have no idea. But yeah, basically something for you to just like a wall to separate, if you get what I mean. But yeah, you can see what I'm doing here. So yeah, there's still a fireplace because I just thought like the fireplace looks really cute in that nook area, and yes, your sims are still able to walk past that, so don't worry. I've tried and tested everything is working fine. And yeah, and oh my god, let me tell you, when I was working on this apartment, I was facing some sort of video recording issues on my MacBook. Okay, if you didn't know, I play Sims on the MacBook. I don't own a PC. But yeah, so my MacBook, I think it has like 500 gigabyte. I think so. So at this point of time, I think I had a couple of builds, like videos, screen recordings of some speed builds that I've been doing, and I haven't edited yet, so they're still on my desktop. And so at this point of time, when I clicked record using my MacBook, I think it just didn't record, so I didn't know what was going on. So like for a good like 8 minutes or something, like my MacBook just didn't record whatever I was building starting from this point onwards, and I was so frustrated. I didn't know what was happening. And then I realized it was because my MacBook is running out of space. That's why it just automatically didn't record anything. And I was so bummed because I had to re-record. I mean, because that means I need to re-record everything, which I did, but it's all good. I did it pretty fast, and right now we're on to the bedroom. And for the bedroom, previously I went with a different sort of color scheme going on here. So I used a green swatch for this bed that came with Dream Home Decorator, but after I re-record this thing, after I demolished it and re-record because apparently my MacBook didn't record, I just decided that I would go for a white bed instead and then make everything and try to use the accent colors to, bring out the color green instead. Yeah, and I think it looks so much better than my first design, so I really like how this is. And yeah, so just cluttering up the cabinet over there, the dresser, whatever you call it. Yeah, so basically just cluttering up the dresser, and then afterwards I think I also gave them like a bookshelf here. Yeah, like a small one, and then like a chair next to it. Anyways, I really love that mirror on the side on the side of the bedroom. I think it's from it's also from, what's this called? Eco Lifestyle, yes. So yeah, this apartment is in comes with the expansion pack Eco Lifestyle, and comes with the wall Evergreen Harbour that is inside Eco Lifestyle. Okay, this is so confusing. I'm starting to realize how confusing this is. And if you can hear something in the background, that's my sister again with the whole watching Running Man thing. So I'm sorry about that if you hear that. Yeah, so right now we're just working on the bathroom. It's really small, nothing too fancy, but oh my god, I just wanted to point out that the eyeshadow palette and the pencil that I put on the sink are from Debug, and I think I really need to start using Debug more often because they have really, really nice stuff inside. I think I just don't use enough, and there's just so many things that you can use to clutter or just, make the space look so much nicer and more detailed. Yeah, so over here I just thought like the hallway was a bit empty, so I decided to give them like a washer and dryer outside their bedroom, which I hope is not too much for them. They can always run the dryer and the wash or like whatever they need to wash in the day. Yeah, so I think we're at the end of the build. So if you like this build, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.